Thanks for. It's interesting to see.
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start, then.
We did kill Gilanine's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
Which means no rest for us.
Not till they're dead.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
We do?
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
We
Good
barely
point.
know anything.
We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
I thought those two were supposed to be forming the rescue party, and they came all the way to us. We came all the way back here before we mounted that rescue. Interesting. So now we're just going back. Nev is required for this quest. If that's the case, we gotta switch our head real quick. Because we're not going to be able to do it in the field. She seems very insistent on making it a part of her personality. It just keeps coming back.
Can't we switch it out?
To like a different hat? Or just in general? Yeah, we did before.
I think this is the new outfit.
This is new, yeah. So we can go to that. There's that one. And there's her original. There's only one without.
Because she enjoys
She... Oh wait, she can do... What's this one? Let's do that. That's kind of neat. It's just the appearance. Doesn't change anything. Like stats wise, so. Alright. Now we can get to business. Who should we bring with her?
I feel like it's like Polar. If we're confusing, let's
Be fully annoyed. I mean, we are going to save her people, which is weird that why Nev is like required for this. I don't really understand that.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
They're gathering to watch people be killed.
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
Introduce her. This one?
We're going through them. Won't they notice?
Not if you look like them. I found you some disguises.
Oh, here we go. Gotta have a disguise mission.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up.
Yeah.
You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and
It's a
get
cool
out
outfit.
of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Too bad it's the outfit of cultists and murderers. But it's cool. It's like a superhero thing. It's got like those colors and the cape and everything.
It's kind of funny that
What about
like,
everyone
there's
else?
a superhero,
They'll be close,
but that
but it's
there's
safer to move in small
definitely a
groups.
future episode or issue where it turns out that superhero.
Well, that's what The Boys is all about. that's
Very reminiscent.
that's why it's such a good show.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
The others, maybe. You don't see Strife unless he wants you to. This robe feels weird, and I can't move my arms properly.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
What's this?
Leaving you to pack up the rest of the gear. Sani is not doing well. Shouldn't have let him drink from the lake. I knew there was something off with that water. Finish your observations and get back to camp.
It's probably never a good idea to really drink from the lake in general.
River. Oh,
Yeah, moving water is safer.
Probably the Dalish deer. That's a holla. Why are they killing it? Poor thing.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves. And peace. We don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Can we go? Please.
Oh, yeah, these guys don't look like bad guys at all, right? These fucking outfits. Let me steal all your shit. Oh, and there's a chest on the other side of this. Ability increase. Is that one of them? Yep.
The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruin. Stuff the Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know, some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets.
Memento. They're sitting on people. This is so ridiculous.
If something doesn't happen soon, I'm going to go look at the Dalish cage.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Right. Feels just wrong.
Well, yeah, they're sitting on people like chairs.
Stop! Who are you? I don't recognize any of you.
You don't recognize me?
I don't. Magister. Lady,
Appalling. They'll hire anyone these days.
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn.
Look at my
Why
outfit and
am
how
I still
important I
waiting?
am.
Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgar'nan is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgar'nan, not Gillenane like we expected.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
Specifically, a human mage.
Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillenane's not here. It's just Elgar'nan.
Elgar'nan might be here, but he doesn't know we are.
But he will, you know, once we rescue his sacrifices.
We'll worry about that when we have to.
Then let's keep moving for now.
Does anyone else hear that?
Oh, no.
I feel you. I see you. I know how you suffer. Come to me, and I will ease your soul.
I feel it. In my...
The world will not remember your sacrifice, Warden. But I see your worth.
He's making promises, tempting me.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament, and have come to
Oh, there's
deliver
everybody.
you
I didn't know
from
everyone was with us.
desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains.
Isn't he gonna recognize
Hear
us?
my voice and rise.
Oh boy.
I am Elgar'nan, once called Lusicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Your blood burns with the blight. You could master it, as I have. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
And trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Valara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
It's gonna be really obvious because we're the only people moving. And we were directly in front of them. We're good. They had their regular clothes under. I had my suit of armor on underneath
There
that.
are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
But Elgar'nan is right there. Shouldn't we try?
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemons in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Here we go. Watch out.
She's coming Sunday morning and leaving Friday, you said? Sounds good. Which airport is she coming from? Whoop.
Now it's your turn.
Good one!
I'm ready. Let's go.
So many guys.
Good work, everyone. Venatori!
Move now. Got company.
Isn't it great?
But she prefers fashion.
Your turn.
Look there. The archdemon.
Yeah. So maybe we avoid it.
Well, we're gonna have to fight it at some point. I'm sure. Didn't quite. Oh, there he goes. He's fine. Instant death in the water.
I got the setup, you do the rest.
Did it!
Steal give me all your. Goes across right next to me? Oh, it's up there. Oh, that's here. Well, maybe I can. I don't. No. There's no. That's silly. Let's see. I'm not that impressed. Honestly, there hasn't been that much in the chest that's been all that good. Something
Look at your skill wrong.
Yeah, I give up.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't?
But they weren't going to back down before it either. You should just be able to do it instantly. I thought, what's his name? Solus was like, if he takes the field, you're fucked, right? He's taking the field. So therefore, shouldn't he just be able to immediately kill us? Like, he showed up before and he just froze everybody. He could have killed everyone then if he wanted to. Yeah, at that point it was, but now he really could if he wanted to.
But he could just...
He could have done it when we were in the crowd and he already knew we were standing there.
Finish the job for the right god.
Careful us.
And now Darkspawn?
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on the wall? Nice move. Doctor's ready. Got through that.
Our death still serves.
Ranged incoming.
Range.
Ranged.
doesn't seem to be yet. Gillenane lost her dragon. Might be a count in our proportions.
Familial relationships.
I have heard that that's for just from smelling. Sometimes. Yeah, so they should recognize that their mom's related. Because Penny was very, she was very comfortable around, like, Quinn and stuff. And, like, as comfortable as she can be, like, her. But pretty good for her. She might not be too scaredy. Well, that's done. That is like shortcut right there, and the double. It's like the it's so fast.
Those are Dalish arrows. Looks like Strife and the others have our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
Let's go that way.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
This way! We have to be quick before the Venatori catch up.
This looks like a combat arena. He's immune. He's got shield. Let's go take care of the... Let's go take care of the first. Yeah. Because you're pretty spry, so, and quick compared to the enemies in terms of like running away.
That way, through the gate. Made it through that one.
Anything in here though? Let's just double check. I can get this. Oop. Here's the thing. Oh,
shit.
Damn. Too fast.
Damn it. Shut tight and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Can we be of assistance?
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
We'll handle it. Watch yourself.
Venatori! I have authority. How's it looking?
My job's done.
Let's try this for a minute. This is pretty handy. Especially with a lot of guys.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing
Okay.
open.
If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do? Are they like...
coming for us?
We're going as quick as possible.
Because of the typhoon?
I don't know. Who the fuck is this?
We're not even sure.
Watch your back. We are.
Yeah,
Really?
this is
Are you
big.
sure you can open this?
Who made this game? Why is it like this?
What's that thing?
Oh, sure. He's kind of cute, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get clear.
There's a bunch of guys in here now. It's okay. I feel like we're so far into this. And I'm kind of like, well, I kind of want to see what happens, but I don't know what it's going to be other than, well, we defeated these gods, right? Like, there's not going to be a whole lot of nuance, I don't think. So in that sense, I guess I'd rather just play Yakuza, you know, because that has a lot more twists and turns and surprises, you know, yeah, for all the fighting you end up doing. At least side missions are fun. This guy has an insane amount of defense.
Like if you were to go up
Oh, like 10 hours or so. Okay. They do very little damage, like any enemies.
almost like a game.
Yeah.
If you go down, would you play Assassin's Creed? Would you have fought? If it was for like, would you have fought Assassin's Creed?
So I think this was the most likely one that I would have actually tried. I don't know if I would have bought it like day one. Like I'm trying to think. Like I might have, right? I might have bought it day one because the way it's been shown, and it's hard to know until you play it. Like it very much looks like it plays like Ghost, but I don't. From what I've seen of you playing it so far, it doesn't look like it feels like playing like Ghost at all. So it's kind of like a little bit, not a bait and switch, but it's like I think my expectations were it would be a little closer to, you know. And also, I guess it's not like I was expecting a lot from this story, but already it just kind of feels like you said, I don't really care about the characters so far. And the way they're telling the story is not very effective at making me care that much. And maybe it'll get better if you give it more time, but it's like not a strong opening, you know? So I don't know. I would have definitely tried it at some point. I don't know if I would have bought it day one or not.
Let's do this again.
That's good.
End it now.
That's good. Wow, fucking he's finally
Well, that's good.
We'll keep as many on you as we can. Go get the Dalish. You got it.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
There's a chest. Must be underneath there above. But yeah, I'm a little curious to try playing Assassin's Creed a little bit to feel what the gameplay is like. Got some reading.
Oh, sorry. The Damaged Journal of an Arlathan Veil-Jumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the Veil-Jumper's exploration of the ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring.
Wait.
This feels off.
Oh, this isn't good. We weren't here a minute ago.
We have no math now.
Come on. We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven has been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Okay, this is very not good.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Shit. There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Killer went insane. Totally lost view of what was going on. It just like went like way up here like this, and I was like, what?
Not bad.
After I did the click the R stick
We
in.
know the Dalish is still right. What if Elganon sends the Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
How do we get out of here?
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Help us?
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lethalin! Mabanal Avanuris! Masaline Algalana?
Didn't need to get that. Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
You have to go potty, Nexus? You have to go potty?
Good boy, Nexus.
Yes, good boy. Okay, let's go do the last potty for tonight.
Honey, you want to go do the last potty? Do you actually want to go to bed, Jeff?
What was that?
Right now, do you want to go to bed?
No, right this second? No.
Right this
I do want to, like, finish this mission.
Honey, come.
Come on, baby. Let's go potty.
Go. Honey. Good boy. You can leave the door unlocked.
You really had to pee. You did a good job, Nexus. You did a good job saving me.
Really good job.
That's okay. You did a good job. Nexus, too much water before bed.
Naxus.
Nexus. That's enough for now. That's enough for now.
Okay. Oh. He had a lot of pee in him.
And Harel, you have no power here.
Sounds like they're arguing. That's good.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again, you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas Pan, Shevgar Fen Harel.
This is annoying that I have to fight it in the blade. A little slowly. Not as slowly, but it does something, because it does say I have blighted thing, but I don't know exactly. Maybe I just take more damage or something.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Here he
Only
is.
the first time, Dread Wolf.
Hey, you okay?
I can hear them in my head.
That's really bored. You want to play Dragon Age Fire? What do you think?
We're not alone.
That's it.
We have to do this.
Oh,
Your
got
struggle is
hiccups.
pointless,
You
and
got
your
hiccups,
faith
boy.
in the Dread Wolf
there
is
they are.
misplaced. If
You got them cups. Are they gone? Oh no, they're still there.
up, save yourself. Save your friends.
Oh, there he goes. He's gonna come over to
Beat the
you.
odds there.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working.
Yeah.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
I'm like curious to see if Solus will like double up. Or
Yeah.
do you think that like, because we still didn't say what he was trying to do, and it could have just been one of those things that it's like, all right, well, it was for the best. Right?
And there, the Dalish.
Another of those crystals! Break it and the cage should open!
Guard the elves. They belong to Elgernot.
The cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Algernon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation.
It seems like
a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Are you talking to? Sorry, they're very loud.
You're going off
I am black.
Oh, come on. That was pretty good. Just knock them all off.
Get them! Kill them! We cannot fail Lord Elgernot.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and
Fail
you
them a
will
little
be
bit.
its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did in yours. You will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Save your gaze for the mortals, Dread Wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes comes from envy, Fen'Harel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Illuvians, will it? Junae built them. Now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys. Our deepest mysteries from Durban.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully. You ruled over what others had built. And now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane?
Okay.
You cannot rebuild the world by
Why?
stitching together monsters.
Look out!
I'm trying to move, but...
Something's ready. Go again. Now it's your turn. Hey, Rook, nice shot.
Ranged incoming. Good one.
Teleporting is the most annoying thing.
Finale, who's yours?
Where did it go? Alright.
All set.
Oh, there's more. They just keep respawning. I guess I'm just gonna have to kill this guy. It's a little bullshit that he was like spawning on guys. Drop him. Is this better than? No.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The ward's still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you. Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
They're so far away.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
Because everyone was a boy.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masteranus, Lethalon.
Thanks, Solus, I would say.
Weird as it sounds, we couldn't have done it without the God of Lies.
The sun rises until it doesn't. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The
See, I think
Veil Jumpers will fight
Venatori
their own
are
battles
lost. I mean,
against
we've
the
killed
gods.
so many, and
Any
then a
help you
bunch
can
of them
offer
just
will
got
be
sacrificed.
appreciated.
Like, how do they still have people? This is insane.
The team rushed to the Arlethan forest to save the Dalish elves from the Venatori sacrifice. There, they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lucican, once worshipped as the old god of night. Dalish blood would have been spilled to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solus's help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultist to his dragon. Couldn't they have just picked up anyone then? Why did it have to be?
You wanted to
Might be a
feed the
good time to
dragon
see what Solus thinks of all this.
The only character.
He's the most interesting one, because he actually has like some motivation and stuff. But whatever it was he was doing. Okay. I can finally go level this up now. So I'm gonna do that. And, oh, that. Oh, okay. That's right. Directions. And it just gives me straight up more damage. So I'm gonna put the worry on that. That's fine.
GPT 27.
Let's go back to sports.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Is that their fault? What should I say?
Oh, so they worship Elven.
I suspect them calling Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship
Okay, so they
Elganon.
kind of deserved it.
I may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now, heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind, and you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
What should I say?
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
Maybe. Oh, are we gonna get a heart one?
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
What should I say?
Thanks for that help.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
What should I say?
That has to be hard to say.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. You work together with a camaraderie it took me centuries to build in my rebellion.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale.
didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just
when he's never making any progress, just like we are in this game, right? We're just like getting nowhere fast. Also, like the last mission, they're like, well, we saved the Dalish, true, but then it didn't really matter because he ended up just sacrificing the other guys to get the dragon to full power. So we literally kind of accomplished nothing. Okay, let's see. We'll just say this.
Okay. We always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
Dorian said they were up to something, but it seemed more about returning to the gods' good graces. They lost Elganon's sacrifice. He'll be displeased.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months.
How many parts are next?
Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also,
Viago
would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Good fighting today.
Today could have gone better. But it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
That's it. That is it for tonight. Got like a choice of which one we want to tackle first for next time. Oops. There we go.
Did I think stay in the shower? My not great. Not my son. From what I've